Hello everyone, my name is Crispy Pro. Welcome back to the channel that is called Crispy Pro, and today's video is brought to you by Crispy Clips, the crispiest clips on the internet, my new streaming service. Try it now for only $70,000 minus postage and handling. Welcome back to Crispy Pro, the most consistent weekly uploading channel on the internet. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like bad jokes and sarcasm. I make videos on Doctor Who. So today's video stems from me watching the new season of Black Mirror that just dropped on Netflix. What did you think? How did you feel about it? I'm not sure how I felt about it, if I'm honest. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys thought. But Black Mirror is one of my favorite shows in the world apart from the obvious one, Stranger Things. So, a quick history lesson about Black Mirror. It aired on UK's Channel 4 from 2011 until 2014 with its first 2 seasons, and then it was picked up by Netflix in 2015, where it has been produced with them ever since to tremendous and continued success. Anyway, it got me thinking, what if one day, one weird day in the natural evolution of Doctor Who, it were to one day be picked up by Netflix? What kind of a world would that be? I don't know, because we don't live in it yet. I think personally, like being real for a second, it could happen in my lifetime. No doubt, no doubt. Netflix is one of the largest providers of streaming television and movie content on the internet. Everyone knows about Netflix. If you don't know about Netflix, I don't quite frankly know why you clicked on this video, but I'm glad you're here. My name's Crispy and we have fun. Anyway, as of February this year, Netflix had 139 million subscribers, I think, according to their Wikipedia page. So, PewDiePie ain't got shit on Netflix, really? I feel like Netflix have a lot of power in the industry and they are very good at picking up shows. Shows like Designated Survivor, Lucifer, Arrested Development, and Gilmore Girls all found a new home on Netflix.
Streaming is the future.
But with shows like that, they kind of have to die and then have a second home on Netflix, like a rebirth, a reboot, a regeneration. So could Doctor Who die in my lifetime? Could one of the BBC's most beloved shows with a rich history die just like that? Look, the simple answer is yes. Obviously, it was cancelled from 1989 to 2005 with one TV movie in the middle, in case you didn't remember that. Why am I so sassy today? I'm sorry. It's been a big day. This is not me saying I don't have faith in the show. I'm just saying it died once before. What's stopping it from happening again? So, if that happens, someone at Netflix would be like,
I see that show. How about we give it 2 seasons, 12 episodes with a new lead actor and a new showrunner. See how it does, hey?
It all sounds very plausible to me. And for some of the other shows that I just mentioned, if it were announced that, you know, when Netflix was picking them up, that they were going to replace the showrunner and the lead actor, you know, there'd be a frenzy, you know? I can't imagine, you know, someone else in the lead role of Gilmore Girls. Rory, who's the main character in... It's Lorelai. Lorelai. Yeah, that's right, I watch Gilmore Girls, what? Don't judge me. But that is something weirdly unique to Doctor Who, you know? They can announce a new lead actor and a new showrunner and us be like, well, let's go along for the ride, hey? But anyway, stay with me, we're in an alternate reality now, so Doctor Who is now officially on Netflix. What would that look like? Are the episodes gonna come out weekly, or are they all going to just drop at once? Can you imagine that? An entire Doctor Who season dropping just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. It would be so intense, and we all know we'd try and watch the whole thing in one day. Well, at least me, because I have no friends anymore after the accident. I can't have that in there. It's like I'm talking to someone else. But the truth of the matter is that streaming services have created this binge-watching culture. Binge-watching turns these shows into must-see events because, you know, if you rock up to school or your workplace or whatever and, you know, you haven't seen the latest season of Black Mirror or the latest season of Stranger Things, you know, you're out of the loop, and that creates conversation. And that not only generates conversation, but like a need to see the shows, because they'll be like, damn, I've really got to watch this whole thing so I can chat to my mates about this, you know? It's a new kind of culture. It's a weird. If the episodes were to be released like how they are now, weekly, there is more chance for people to, you know, drop out, as you can see by any Doctor Who season ever. And with the new online format, you know, these episodes could be really, really experimental. Would they do what they're doing now and just release, you know, one-off 45-minute episodes episodes, or would, you know, stories span multiple episodes like they did in Classic Who. The entire Doctor Who Netflix season could be one long story. Can you imagine that? It'd be a 12-hour movie of Doctor Who. And if they wanted to be really experimental, they could try and do what Black Mirror did and have like an interactive episode. Well, Doctor Who technically did interactive episodes first. I don't know if you remember Attack of the Grask. If you don't, here's a clip of me playing it from 2013.
Hola amigos, Crispy Pro here, and today I'm playing Doctor Who Attack of the Grask.
Okay, time's up. Here's a list. So, is it mum, dad, granddad, girl, or boy? If you think it's mum, press 1. If you think it's granddad,
Pressing 1.
Wow, that was endless minutes of fun. That Crispy clip was brought to you by Crispy Clips, the crispiest clips on the internet. But yeah, Doctor Who is a pretty experimental show. Like, we are literally dealing with the entirety of time and space. You know, how do they run out of ideas? There's no way they could run out of ideas for a Doctor Who episode at Chris Chibnall Christmas special. But yeah, an interactive episode could be really, really cool, and it seems they're kind of messing with that kind of storytelling with the new VR thing that came out. I can't remember the name of it. Here it is right here and right there. And that was pretty cool. That got good reviews, I think. But yeah, the future of media is changing. For the better? Who's to say? Not this guy. So whilst that is cool and all, it does take away from, you know, the family sitting down at night and watching, you know, Doctor Who on the TV and everyone being scared and hiding behind the sofa. Because like any Netflix original series or Netflix rebirth of a show, this show has been around since 1963. Huge looming question is, you know, in the future, will the traditional, you know, family sitting down watching the TV even be a thing anymore? Will TV even be a thing anymore? Are we just gonna watch stuff on our tablets? I don't know. Not me. Not this guy. So part of me is like, wow, I would love to see what a Doctor Who Netflix show would look like. But then at the same time, I love sitting around, you know, watching the show with my family. Actually, I'm the only one in my family that likes Doctor Who. I am so alone.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
I asked you guys on Twitter a while ago what you thought of this concept, and there were some interesting responses. Here we go. Nope, I think it would be cool of them to do some spin-offs of their own, but the parent show should stay with the BBC as long as the BBC is still about. I'd like to see a joint project, Netflix and the Beeb, to maintain the historic link and feed in money expertise too. But the thought of Who with the sort of visuals and storytelling from the latest Star Trek series is drool-worthy. I think it should just stay on BBC One, as not everyone already has Netflix, including me. That's something I didn't think about, you know? If it does go on Netflix, that means people have to pay for it. I forgot I pay that monthly subscription. Damn. And then a bunch of WhoTubers responded to me. This is like a collab. Anyway, Gallifrey Forever 97, I almost lost my voice there. Gallifrey Forever 97 says, I feel Series 11 surpassed the Netflix style look and feel. However, what would be interesting to see is how they'd release it. Will the episodes be released weekly or all on one go? I almost stuffed that up. Council of Geeks said, if you mean to be able to stream the BBC produced show, hell yes. If you mean they actually start producing it, no. Please no. Just no. Also no with a side of no in no sauce with a cherry flavored no on top. Wow. My name is No. Ace Creeper, who is currently going through exams, good luck my friend, he says, oh, he didn't say that. Kinda like it being BBC and serialized. I'd hate it to all release on one day. Takes away the theory, build-up, and general hype within the franchise. That's also something I didn't consider. I live off theory videos, and if they release it all on one day, where's my ad revenue? All that money, baby! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a weird mood. And lastly, Trilby says, I wouldn't like a series to be dumped on all at once, but they could release episodes weekly like they have for other shows. I think the increased budget and profile would be great, but its future would be less secure, I think. That's also another very good point. Wow, these guys are way smart. Why are they so much smarter than me? But hey, smart people, let's continue the conversation in the comments below. What would you think if Doctor Who was picked up by Netflix? What would you ideally like to see? Would it be dumped all at once, or weekly, or would you like an interactive episode? Please let me know in the comments below, and my top comment will get a year-long subscription to Crispy Clips for only $70,000. But yeah, that's it. Please like this video, please subscribe if you have not already. I've got some cool videos coming up like this. Wow, did you see that? And this Wow, so much fun. Anyway, yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Alonzi!